Right, so next week, yeah, we got our first competition. Well, I got my first competition. It's ATHX. It's going to be in Glasgow. And I feel good. Like, I feel good, man. Like, we're in a really good place with regards to the strength side of things. Like, my squats, they are the best that they have ever been. I've never been able to move 200 kgs for reps. This is a all-time PB. Everything feels strong and everything feels like it's really ticking over in that department. So that's a big win. The deadlifts, if I'm honest with you, deadlifts have never necessarily been one of the biggest, one of my strengths. I've never really enjoyed it because even though I had a decent technique, it was able to carry me through to certain weights, but I was never able to go really heavy because I'd always be a bit conscious. Oh, am I going to be able to do it right? Is my back going to go? And that's kind of got in my head about it. But over the last few months, I spent a lot of time with some other people and just also watching a lot of stuff with just about how to really refine my lift. And as a result, we're in a really good place. Like I'm moving 200 to 220 kg is moving and it's moving really well. So again, that's a really big win because I've never ever moved that type of weight. I had a shoulder injury, so strict press was something that I was really worried about when I got back into it. But again, also, just because I spent time hammering the techniques and stuff and just getting comfortable moving that weight, again, the weight's moving really relatively well. I've never had 80 kgs as the weight that I can move for reps. And then like overall fitness, like there's other things as well, like the sandbag carry. Like this is something I've never done before. But again, I just spent time trying to understand it. Again, had some outside people just kind of give me some advice on the best way to kind of move this type of thing. Because that thing is tricky, you know, when you're trying to move it, it's all over the gaff. But yeah, I kind of feel confident with that side of things. So yeah, my strength side of things, I'm really feeling good about. My fitness, again, that's taken a really good a good step forward. It's not necessarily where I'd like it to be, but it is definitely heading in the right direction. I'm going in there confident that I'll be able to move myself to at a pace that I'll be happy with. But if I'm really honest with you, I wasn't even really thinking of doing this competition next week. It kind of sprung up on me because I was hoping to do either August or September, but they didn't have any available dates. So this was the date that was kind of left for me to do. And I spent a lot of time, like I was like, oh, but I'm not going to be prepared. I'm not going to be prepared enough. It's not going to be the perfect moment. It's not going to be the perfect scenario. I started just kind of putting this perfect weight over my situation. And I've, throughout time, different times of my life, chasing that perfect moment has actually worked against me rather than work for me, because you end up chasing this perfect scenario, and as a result, you end up losing out opportunities, losing out on chances because you just didn't go for it. So I just thought to myself, you know what, I'm gonna go to Glasgow and I'm gonna have some fun. I'm gonna just enjoy what my body can do, because the first part of this year has literally just been dealing with a shoulder injury and not being able to do anything, you know. And then after that, it was like 5 weeks of just setting the foundation. Fortunately, before the shoulder injury, I'd actually been training pretty well anyway, leading up to the end of the year, 2025. And so when the injury happened, I just spent those 3 months just focusing on maintaining my fitness and just navigating through this shoulder injury and just doing my rehab. And I was like, I just got to work with what I've got. Do you know what I mean? Instead of kind of throwing my toys out of the pram, I was like, okay, cool. This is where I'm at. Training for me is a big has a big mental aspect. So I was just really focusing on, okay, let's just maintain what we've got and let's just get over this rehab. We'll be able to train again soon. It's just not what we've got right now. So that happened for 3 months, and then after that, I just spent 5 weeks just hammering down my technique. I spent a lot of that 12 weeks while I was doing my rehab, just focusing on leg press and single leg hack squats. It's all I could really do, and I was doing like 3 or 4 sessions a week, just that. And I was going heavy, doing high reps, doing tempo, doing different variations, just to focusing on that leg drive. So when I came back in, like I got underneath that bar and 190s, 195s were flying. And I was like, well, I say flying, but I was getting like 3 to 5 reps on that. And I was like, okay, we're here already, let's double down on this. And there were things that weren't going so well, being the fact that I hadn't moved as much as I'd like to have done in that window. So I was carrying more body weight and my fitness took a massive hit. So the fitness side of things wasn't going so well, but I noticed that my strength with regards to the leg stuff, the squats and the deadlifts, had really, really carried over from what I was doing in those 12 weeks. So that was a big bonus. The fitness side of things wasn't so good, so we had to work on that. So I just spent 5 weeks kind of just setting a good foundation on where I was at with everything. And then after that, I've spent the last 4 weeks just kind of doubling down on what went well in those 5 weeks and adjusted what didn't work well and just kind of refined things as best as I could. Because I knew, okay, cool, we're going to be competing literally in 4 weeks, so let's just get after it. And I'm at the position that I'm at now, where if I'm honest with you, like, I would have liked to have done it later because there's things I could have made better. But I'm actually really excited just to go out there and see what my body can do. And more importantly, just enjoy what my body can do, because that's something that I really lost sight of by chasing, but I might not get these numbers. I might not do that. But my soul, I'm just going to go out there and have fun and just enjoy being in the moment, because that's something that I was literally going to rob from myself by waiting until, because if I hadn't done this one, I'd have had to wait till next year to compete in a solo event, and I'd have robbed myself of that. Whereas now I'm going out there, I'm not as prepared as I'd like to be, but I know that I'm still going to go out there and do myself a good, make myself proud, because I'm stepping out instead of waiting for this perfect moment. I'm just getting after it and enjoying it. And it kind of falls into other aspects of my life and situations, because even with this, with the YouTube, like, I done my video saying I'm back, and then like, I literally was talking to myself. That was a big man. It's been like 4 weeks. It's been a month since I said I'm back. And then what? Man's just gone like my dad. I'm gonna get some milk. I'll be back, brother. I was like, no. So I literally sat myself down. I was like, listen, you gotta get back on this and take it seriously, right? And more importantly, like, it's just about the repetitions, it's just about the reps. And I really need to get comfortable just showing up on this and building it. Because let's be honest, there's not a lot of people that are gonna watch this video right now. Yeah, it's just me waffling. But it's going to allow me to get comfortable with the reps and just showing up, because that's, again, waiting for the, I was thinking to myself, but if I wait until after the competition, I'll have the competition talk about, again, waiting for the perfect moment. I just said, bun that, turn the camera on, start chatting about what's going on, where you're at, and just build from there. Because by me doing that, I'm kind of getting over some weird hurdle that and block that I created for myself. Do you know what I mean? And I don't know if you're the same, but I think we're all quite guilty of waiting for the perfect moment and then not getting that perfect moment and procrastinating over things and just creating more scenarios in your head. So here I am, back, posting the next video. The one after this one, it's not going to be another month from now. Now, we're coming back sooner, and we're going to have more stuff to talk about, because really this is just about documenting the journey. But also, like, if you're someone that's waiting for the perfect scenario, if you're someone that's creating blocks for yourself or procrastinating over something, honestly, my message to you, just get after it. Because I could have waited for the perfect moment and waited until next year to do my competition, because I couldn't get the ones in August and September. But now I'm going to get after it, and I'm going to get data. By me going out there and taking a chance on myself, I'm going to actually have information to build something real from. If I don't, and I just wait for this perfect moment, then I'm not going to get any data. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to get any information. I'm not going to get anything to build from. So, like, I guess that's the point of this ramble. Just get after it, man. Take a chance on yourself, believe in yourself, and you'll surprise yourself at what you're capable of. I don't know what's going to happen next week, but all I know is I'm going to be back here talking about it and talking about how proud of myself I am that I just gave it a shot. Do you know what I mean? Yeah? So, yeah, man. I'm going to see you soon.